Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. You find me in a very wet and cold, bitter cold morning. It's cold and dark these mornings and it was tough waking up this morning, so it was a double coffee kind of morning already and it's still only 9 o'clock. Today I am hoping to get some cleaning done. I want to get the house ready for the weekend so that I can relax totally over the weekend. Actually, I want it finished by lunchtime so I can start my weekend after lunch. I have knitting to do. I am so excited by my caramel cardigan. I can't wait to show you the progress on that. I'm introducing my third colour today. So there's lots of bits and pieces to do this morning, and I'll take you along and you can see how today, day 4, progresses. With not being out very much, it's probably very similar to day 3, day 2 and day 1, but you're welcome to join me anyway. So let's get on with it and get the cleaning done. So it's time to have a break from the cleaning for a little minute. I have made my tea. I had planned to knit a little minute and I still hope I can, but I acquired a furry friend for company, so please excuse the excessive purring noises. But I will open my advent calendar when I'm sitting here and see what today brought. So I will look for number 4 at the top. Number 4, and we'll see what today has. I am really enjoying my advent project, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. Chocolate, it's always the best part. And oh, this is Woolly Mammoth. There are little shades of lilac in there almost. The colourway is Jasmine and it's the natural sock that Emma dyes up. So that'll be going in next. That will come across really neutral in the cardigan and it'll be really, really nice. So that's what I'm going to work on later. But for now that someone has decided to hop off my knee again, I am going to knit for a little while on my socks. Maybe. He's a bit of a torture, but a lovely one. Yeah, say hello. This little pile of goodies arrived in the post today and I am really excited to get working on them. Well, as excited as anyone can be making face masks, but all my face masks up until now, or really since the summer, have been quite seasonal. I had lovely autumnal ones and then I've had Christmas ones, but once Christmas is over I want, as we'll still be wearing them, some face masks that are a little bit fun. And yeah, we have to make this situation as fun as we can make it. So I had ordered some swatches from Spoonflower and they arrived, as I said, today. I wanted them to be knitting themed just because that's who I am. I had ordered from them before and only ever bought one of each pattern for a mask, and found that it wasn't enough. I had to cut and then add on fabric to the sides. So this time I ordered 2 of each pattern in swatch form, and this is what I got. So I have the lovely sheep and wool, some knitting statements, and these will be perfect for work considering I work in a craft shop. Some knit stitch, stocking stitch, and some knitting tattoos. I'm not brave enough to have tattoos on my skin, so I'll wear them in mask form. So those are going to be worked on sometime between now and January. I'm not going to commit to any given time, but I'm really pleased that they've come in and I can start to play with them when I want to. It's now late afternoon and it's getting dark outside and the wind is starting to howl. It's lovely and cozy in here. I have had such a nice few hours. It has just been so quiet and peaceful. There have been copious amounts of coffee drunk. I'll be highly strung this evening because there's been a real caffeine hit, but it was much needed and really enjoyed this afternoon. I was watching lots and lots of Vlogmas episodes, catching up with lots of people, but more importantly, I have been working on my caramel cardigan and I just love this. I am really addicted now to Mohair, thanks Selma, and this is just shaping up so beautifully. I love the way the colours are blending in, colours that you would normally naturally maybe put together, but I think the Mohair is just softening it and making them blend. And as I said, it's like a Mrs. Weasley cardigan. I really don't mind. I could just sit and knit on this for hours, and I normally, well, of late, haven't really had the patience to sit for any length of time knitting, and this has just got me hooked. I just want to knit and knit and knit, and that's what I did this afternoon. My little progress keeper. Apt considering it's tried to snow, and I mean tried. So this is just beautiful. So that first one was Fine Fish Yarns, I think. I wasn't quite sure what that was. The second one is Sweet Sparrow Yarns. I knit a beautiful pair of socks with that. And this is Lay Family Yarn. And I'm well through this little mini. So I'm just so pleased with this. I love the gauge. I'm knitting it. The recommended, I think, needle size was a 4mm, but I'm working on a 4.5. And I just like the gauge. It's not too loosey-goosey, but it's not tight either. So I'm really enjoying this knit. I'm going to work at that after dinner. I have dinner to make. I have to do the school run. James isn't home from school yet. I have to do that and I have to make dinner, and then tonight is going to be spent doing a little bit of research. I want to bake over the next few weeks, and I've started to pull out some of my cookbooks, and I found a cookbook that I bought years ago and had forgotten all about. I have been fascinated for years by the Amish, and I have read Wanda Brunstetter's books, her fiction books, based on the Amish. And I had got this cookery book, and I don't actually think I've made anything out of it. I bought it years ago. So I want to have a look through that and see if there's anything nice to make for Christmas. And I actually found a recipe in a little card that I had popped in there. The bag that you see my advent in was from an advent swap I had done a few years ago, and one of the things that had been in it was a recipe. So I have that little recipe to look at too, snowy rocky roads. So that's another possibility. So I want to do a little bit of research and see what I might make over the next few weeks. But really tonight is just going to be all about this and watching some TV. Tonight is the final of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And if you're in the UK, you know what that is. It's a reality TV show competition that runs for about 3 weeks in the run up to Christmas. It's usually based in Australia. British celebrities go out to Australia and live in the jungle. This year they couldn't go due to COVID, so they stayed in a castle in Wales. It is light entertainment. It is really, really, really mindless. But it's become a tradition to watch it, and it's the one television programme that we sit down and watch as a family and usually have a lot of laughs at. So tonight's the final. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm looking forward to getting my nights back. But I'm going to sit and knit this and work on that and just get as much done as I can. I'd like to get into the day 4 colour tonight and see where that brings me. And I still have the little minis that Selma gave me, and I'm not sure where I'm going to insert those in. But this is it so far, isn't it just lovely? And it's so soft. Anyway, I could wax lyrical about this for long enough. I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.